takeaways from the scrimmage portions you were able to do today? I know you got some situation work.
Yeah, we got some more situation work. We're in a tough situation, a third and long deal, and you know, we didn't execute great on that. I thought we did some good things coming out in that backed up area that we had. But we did, you know, we had one turnover there that was kind of ugly. It's good work for us. We get a lot of different situational work. You know, whether we're in the high red zone or coming out or third down, all that stuff has been really good work for us.
How do you think Tanner's looked over the first week and a half of practice?
Pretty good. There's been a few things that we got to clean up, making sure we, you know, even from the quarterback center exchange, and which really falls on the center and the quarterback, but he's part of that battery. I think he's done a nice job of playing fast and making good decisions for the most part. There's been a couple plays that we need some work on, but you know, overall he's a consistent worker. He's really steady. He's the same guy every day. He comes to work ready to go. So I've been pleased with that.
Is it clear to you who your number 2 quarterback is based on what you've seen in practice?
Not totally clear. I think those guys, being as young as they are, they make rookie mistakes. You know, they've really gotten a lot of similar reps, and it's very close that way. So it's not clear cut, but they both have had kind of their days. They've both had good days, and then they've had some you know, freshman blunders. So we just got to keep giving them work. But I like where they're at. You know, they have to be a little bit more consistent day to day.
Did Tristan have a good day today in your estimation?
I thought he did some good things. He got a snake bit a little bit on a route that was too deep, so it was not timed, and it's a timed play, so it looked bad. But a lot of that was the depth of the receiver. I thought he did some good things in the red zone. You know, like I said, they both have had their moments where, you know, he and Patrick have been really good at times, and then have made some freshman errors at times.
Is there anything you'd personally like to see cleaned up on the offensive line between now and the start of? I
think just the overall protection on the stunt game. That's a big thing for us. Handling all the different movement, and you know, the third down pressures are where they really show up. A lot of movement, a lot of guys kind of milling around and then giving you different looks, and that's easy to do in that 3-4. That's what makes it tough, is identification. So we need some work there, and then consistently running the ball. That's always a focus, making sure that we can get positive yards. We're not giving up any free hitters, and I think just the overall consistency of protection and gaining ground on the run game.
Do you feel it's more of an issue on the outside, or is there any one particular spot?
No. There's not any one in particular. They've got to work together. The 5 of them got to be really great communicators and all on the same page. That's really going to help us. You know, when they're not in good communication, that's when things break down. So that'll be important as we move forward to continue to be able to hear each other and be on the same page with their calls.
It looked like you had Bo Wilson in some multiple ones. What's he going to done so far in fall camp to maybe that opportunity?
He's a physical player that, you know, we love his athleticism in there. He needs work. He needs the reps. You know, part of that was, I think Gerald was out for a few plays, so we kind of rolled him in there with Tanner and Farniok and those guys. So there wasn't a real set emphasis on him rolling into there besides the period before. So, but he has gotten some good work, and he's battling with Tanner Farmer in there at that right guard position.
How was McQuitty playing before the injury? I mean, what did you see from him, Danny?
Good stuff from him. It's really unfortunate, you know, anytime you had a setback like that on any player. I thought he was, you know, for a true freshman that has been here for a short time, I really was pleased with how he was progressing. I don't think he was going to go in there and start, but he was definitely in the conversation of playing. So that's unfortunate, and we'll have to just hope for the best and get him back as quickly as we can, but he was having a good camp.
With all 3 of those guys that are kind of beat up and putting out, I guess, how tough is it to kind of keep chemistry, etc., at wide receiver?
Yeah, I think that's pretty standard in fall camp. I think you get bumps and bruises, and some guys are are in one day and out the next, and then back in there. So I think that chemistry is really built through the summertime more than anything. You know, that lot of work in fall camp, a lot of consecutive days. You're going to have a little bit of that. Hope, you know, we just don't want them out too long, but I think our chemistry overall is pretty good. I think you see that in our routes versus air periods. I think we're timed up pretty well for the most part. We got to take that into our team periods.
That injury to Trey Bryant, or just him resting today, how does that maybe affect that running back situation at all?
Not much. He needed to get his legs back a little bit, just a little bit beat up, but nothing major. And so, we'll do that occasionally with a guy or two, and say, okay, today let's slow him down a little bit. That's all that was today.